Clark on the team. A lot of comments, reactions regarding last night's game. The Indiana Fever, when they run Stephanie White's system without Caitlin Clark, they're better without Caitlin Clark when they run Stephanie White's system. They're not a better team, but they run that Stephanie White system better when they have a point guard that can't do the things that Caitlin Clark could do. A lot of reactions from yesterday. And you know what? Hopefully the Indiana Fever agree with that. Hopefully the Indiana Fever say, you know what? This is better.
Something ugly just came out into the open in professional basketball. What's happening right now behind closed doors at the team facility is not some normal coaching decision. This looks like a planned takedown, aimed straight at one player's career. Tonight's shock has fans everywhere fired up. This isn't a small disagreement. It's personal, and it looks calculated. For months, everyone believed this league ran on pure talent and fair competition. Turns out, jealousy and old-school politics were working in the background the whole time. The bosses couldn't accept that one rookie was pulling all the attention, outshining years of tradition. Now it's boiled over. Coach Stephanie White has made a move that could wipe Caitlin Clark right off the floor. Her role, her spot, her identity on this team. Don't be fooled into thinking this is just a normal benching or a tactical lineup change. This goes way deeper than that. Word coming straight from inside the locker room says the coaching staff didn't stop at benching their biggest star. They allegedly tried to hand her signature number 22 jersey to someone else on the roster.
See in the comments, for IDX Texas is right there. This is straight up CC shade. I don't know. It's definitely seeming like some shade. You already, and the team is better without Caitlin. Talks have already started. Her system works when CC is not in. CC interrupts her system because CC is her own system. You know what I'm saying? Look, she's low-key shading CC. Trade Caitlin, stop wasting her prime. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is, everybody is saying she's shading Caitlin Clark. I felt like it was a bit of, it could have been something there. It might be something there. Stephanie White is definitely feeling herself after getting a win without Caitlin Clark. They took them.
This looks like a direct move to erase her identity, a loud message that the people in charge want her out. Taking a jersey number that's become a global symbol and just giving it away to someone else. That level of disrespect has front offices shaking, and it's pulled back the curtain on something way darker than normal team politics. But here's the thing, they picked the wrong fan base to mess with. And their plan just ran straight into a wall named Sophie Cunningham. Everyone in basketball knows Sophie doesn't hold back. She's fearless, she says what she means, and tonight she stepped right into the middle of this mess. With one public statement, she tore apart Coach White's version of events and left the league with nowhere to hide.
You know, I think that honestly, I don't know what our league does to help with that. If they really do anything, you know, you can put out statements as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're in an entertainment business. That's when mental toughness comes in. If you're going to live by praise, you're going to die by the hate. And so I think that's on the individual person to have mental toughness. Some people can deal with it, some people can't. And I think you can see the ones who can. And unfortunately, there are some who can't. And it's not beneficial to them. But you can't control what other people say or what other people do. All you can do is control yourself, how you treat people. Speak up, you know, and support people who, you know, maybe don't have a voice or don't have the courage to do that. But, you know, it's one of those things. You're in the entertainment business and you have to expect it.
How do you try to filter through?
Sophie went all in, calling out what she says has been a year-long effort to quietly push out the league's biggest star. Sources inside the sport claim it started small, letting rivals get away with rough plays on the court, with referees turning a blind eye. When that didn't slow her down, they switched tactics. Bench her, go quiet, and try to take away her number. Since this came out, the internet has exploded. Players are getting caught in the crossfire online. Tyasha Harris is stuck in the middle of it, going back and forth with angry fans in a fight that's spinning out of control fast. People want answers. Team staff have tried firing back online instead of addressing the real problem, but fans aren't buying it anymore. They're done with the excuses. Right now, fans are screenshotting everything. Every shady comment, every dismissive reply, every attempt to brush this whole thing under the rug.
She said y'all be preying on people's downfalls. Y'all gotta stop putting down others to support y'all favorite. I had a bad shooting night for sure, but we got the dub. And what does that help our team as a whole? And whoever is your favorite, we all trying to help in any way we can. So that was Taisha Hines-Allen. Said on over here to her ex. Taisha Hines-Allen said, why y'all keep telling me to log off? It's my own off day. Athletes can't have conversation without people thinking I'm fighting. My life is blessed, and I am highly favored. Simon said, hey, Ty, you got to get offline. Very unprofessional to be fighting with fans on X. Support y'all favorite. Also, making statements like this is toxic for team cohesion, making it sound like you have a resentment for CC and feeding into the online narratives. Try to have less than skin. Wow. Then she stated, my point, made up narratives, and I'm having a conversation like everybody else do on Twitter. Our team is good in the locker room. Trust me. Reread my tweet so you can fully comprehend. No one's holding resentment. We all try to help in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't be saying nothing, bro. Somebody said you are not everyone else. You're a public figure on a major professional sports team.
Money talks, and right now, it's screaming. Fans have basically gone on strike, refusing to spend a dime, and ownership is watching the numbers crash in real time. People who paid big for tickets, suites, and broadcast deals, all expecting to watch a superstar, are backing out fast. Seats are empty, nearby businesses are hurting, and sponsors are reportedly checking their contracts for a way out. The league played politics. Now their wallet is paying the price. Behind closed doors, things are tense. TV executives are said to be furious. They signed on to show a superstar, not someone stripped of her own number and stuck on the bench. Ratings promises were built around her playing, not sitting. Coaches thought a few press statements could fix this. Turns out, fans won't pay to watch a game that looks rigged against the very player they showed up for. This could be one of those moments people remember for years. Because fans hold the real power here, and right now, they're keeping their wallets closed.
How is anybody truly motivated by this woman? This is why I can never put a jealous has-been in charge of a star. Too damn petty. Your first statement is to throw shade at CC. You're that proud of your slow-ass system. Stephanie White is so unprofessional, she didn't even memorize the script. She had to have it in her hand. Yikes. Stephanie White voting Ty Harris for MVP. Shout out to you. We notice how much harder they play when Caitlin is out. They all of a sudden know how to rebound and screen better. I'm seeing that a lot as well. That apparently the team knows how to rotate on defense when Caitlin Clark's out. Shocker. They know how to grab more rebounds when Caitlin Clark is out. Shocker. They know how to hold screens when Caitlin Clark is out. What a surprise. What a surprise. Interesting. Then we have this post-game interaction of Becky Hammon smiling and chuckling with Stephanie White at the end of the game. I smell something fishy here. Uh-oh. You got Stephanie White. Come here, Becky. Give me a hug. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. This is it. This is what happened right here. This is what happened right here. Come here, Becky. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah, thank you for sitting, Kennedy Carter. Thank you. We really needed to keep this narrative going. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much for keeping Kennedy Carter. Oh, and you sat A'ja Wilson this game too? Thanks for sitting A'ja Wilson. I appreciate that. Man, you really helped this narrative keep going. All right, see you later. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. The WNBA is a scripted drama show. It's not a serious professional league. And it is a reality show. It is a WNBA drama. Yeah. Not to mention covering her face when she's talking. Yeah. Why is White dressed like Michael Jackson? Well, you know what? Like Michael Jackson, she needs to beat it. Just beat it. Yeah,
Leaks are pouring out by the hour now. Insiders and whistleblowers are reportedly reaching out to independent reporters, and the names tied to this decision are already being written into sports history, not for a win, but for what fans are calling one of the biggest betrayals they've ever seen. Nobody's staying quiet anymore. Across social media, the demand is the same. Fire the coaching staff, hold leadership accountable, and bring back real fairness to the game. This isn't just noise anymore. It's turning into a full-blown battle between fans and the people running the league, and there's growing talk that bigger media outlets are staying quiet about it on purpose, worried about protecting their own business ties with the league's top sponsors. And if you think the public deserves to know the real story behind this, the benching, the jersey controversy, and the fan-led pushback that Sophie Cunningham basically kicked off, then stick around, because this story keeps getting bigger by the hour. Just look at what's happening online right now. One fan summed it up simply. If Caitlin Clark is on the floor, she's putting up big numbers, full stop. Nobody's debating that except a small, loud group of people who just don't want to see her succeed. Meanwhile, fans are openly saying Stephanie White might be one of the most criticized coaches in the league right now, with some going as far as to say it feels less like coincidence and more like a pattern. People are calling it an agenda and pointing straight at the coaching decisions as proof. Then there's the game itself. Hey, Wilson didn't even play, and yet somehow she's still being treated like she's the whole show. Fans aren't buying that either. Clips are going around of White's post-game comments, with people mocking them as rehearsed and hollow, especially after what many are calling one of the most lifeless games of the season, played in front of a stadium that wasn't even half full. And this was against a team missing their own star player. That detail alone has fans furious, saying the product on the court just wasn't worth watching. The Caitlin Clark fanbase isn't holding back their frustration. Some are pointing out how oddly upbeat the coaching staff seemed, almost like her being sidelined was a relief instead of a loss. That's led to a wave of sarcastic comments flooding timelines. Fans joking that apparently the team just runs better without her, mockingly calling it some kind of upgrade. People are tired, and they're not pretending otherwise anymore. Sports is supposed to be entertainment, something you actually want to watch. And a lot of fans are saying flat out that last night, they chose to watch literally anything else instead. But here's where it stops being just online arguing and turns into something much bigger. There are claims circulating that certain parties are actively trying to get this story taken down and scrubbed from platforms before it spreads any further. So the message right now is simple: don't let this get buried. If you care about this story, share it with anyone who follows the sport, because the pressure on the league is only building, and more people need to see what's actually going on behind the scenes. And just when things couldn't get more intense, a new detail has surfaced that takes this whole situation to another level. According to a leaked account of a private call, franchise ownership reportedly reached out directly to league leadership within minutes of Sophie Cunningham's comments going viral, and by all accounts, it wasn't a calm conversation. The tone described in that call is said to be one of panic, like an organization suddenly realizing they've lost control of the narrative completely. This story isn't going to slow down, and it's definitely not going to be wrapped up in some polished, watered-down statement from the league. There's already talk of a possible large-scale legal case forming, one that could shake the foundation of the entire organization if it moves forward. The next few days could completely change how this league is run and how players are treated going forward. So here's the bottom line. If this story matters to you, don't just scroll past it. Share it, talk about it, keep the pressure on, because stories like this only get buried when people stop paying attention. The truth is already out there, and it's spreading fast. Stay tuned, because there's more coming, and you're going to want to see how this plays out before anyone else does. Make sure you're following along so you don't miss the next update, because this is far from over.